Welcome back to Be Inspired from Life. When it hurts, you feel like the world is against you. You feel like everything is falling apart, like every dream you have is slipping through your fingers. You feel exhausted, defeated, and unsure if you have the strength to take another step. When it hurts, your mind is a battlefield, your heart is heavy, your spirit cries out for relief. And in that moment, you may wonder if life is fair, if you were meant to endure this, if anyone can understand the pain you feel. But the truth is, the pain you feel is not your enemy. It is not here to stop you. It is not here to define you. The pain is here to awaken you, to remind you that you are alive, that you are human, that you are capable of far more than you realize. Pain is the language of growth. Pain is the teacher that shows you where you have been weak and where you can become strong. Pain is the mirror that reflects who you are and who you are capable of becoming. It is uncomfortable. It is heavy. It is overwhelming. But it is also necessary. Every person who has ever achieved greatness, every person who has ever changed the world, every person who has ever overcome the impossible has faced pain. They have faced struggle. They have faced moments when quitting felt like the only option. And yet, they did not quit. They did not allow the hurt to stop them. They did not allow the fear to hold them back. They rose. They fought. They endured. And because they did, they became unstoppable. When it hurts, it is easy to feel like you are alone. It is easy to feel like no one understands what you are going through. It is easy to look at the world and wonder why it feels so heavy, so unfair, so relentless. But in reality, everyone hurts. Everyone struggles. Everyone faces moments of despair. Everyone has nights when they cry themselves to sleep, wondering if they will ever find relief. What separates those who succeed from those who give up is not the absence of pain. It is the decision to keep going despite the pain. It is the decision to rise when the world seems to push you down. It is the decision to believe in yourself when no one else does. Pain is not a reason to stop. Pain is a signal that something in your life is changing, that you are being tested, that you are being prepared for the next level. Every scar you carry, every tear you have shed, every moment you have felt broken is evidence of your strength. It is evidence that you have endured. It is evidence that you are still standing. And every time you survive a moment of hurt, you grow stronger. You grow wiser. You grow closer to the person you are meant to become. When it hurts, remember that the moment will pass. The intensity you feel today will not last forever. The wounds will heal. The fear will fade. The despair will lift. But the strength you build in the process will remain with you forever. The resilience you develop will become part of your character. The courage you summon in the face of difficulty will become your trademark. And the victories you achieve because you refuse to quit will define your legacy. Do not fear the pain. Do not resent it. Do not run from it. Face it. Embrace it. Let it teach you, guide you, and shape you. Let it remind you that you are capable of enduring more than you ever imagined. Let it remind you that your dreams, your goals, and your future are worth every ounce of struggle. When it hurts, dig deep into the fire within you. Find the courage that has been lying dormant. Find the determination that has been waiting for a challenge. Find the strength that is already inside you, even if you cannot see it yet. When it hurts, do not compare your journey to anyone else's. Pain is personal. Struggle is personal. Growth is personal. The path you are on is yours alone. Do not look at others and wonder why their lives seem easier or why they seem to have fewer obstacles. Do not measure your worth by the pain you feel compared to the pain of others. Your journey is unique. Your struggle is unique. And the way you rise above it will be unique as well. Every person you admire, every person you look up to, every person who has accomplished greatness has been through moments of hurt. They have faced doubt, failure, and rejection. They have been knocked down, betrayed, and broken. And yet, they chose to rise. They chose to fight. They chose to believe in themselves when it would have been easier to give up. And because they did, they achieved what others thought was impossible. Pain did not stop them. It propelled them. Pain did not defeat them. It strengthened them. Pain did not define them. It revealed who they truly were. When it hurts, do not let your mind become your enemy. Do not let the fear, the doubt, and the despair take control. You have the power to choose your thoughts. You have the power to choose your perspective. You have the power to choose how you respond to the challenges in your life. You can allow the hurt to consume you, or you can allow it to fuel you. You can allow the pain to hold you down, or you can allow it to lift you higher than you ever thought possible. Every morning, when you wake up, you are given a choice. You can choose to focus on the pain, on the struggle, and on the obstacles. Or you can choose to focus on your power, your potential, and your dreams. You can choose to rise, even when it hurts. You can choose to take one more step, even when it feels impossible. You can choose to keep going, even when the world feels heavy, because each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory over the pain. The pain you feel today is not a signal of weakness. It is a signal of growth. It is a signal that you are alive, that you are trying, and that you are moving forward. It is proof that you have not given up. It is proof that you have the courage to face life head on. And every time you face it, you grow stronger, you grow braver, you grow closer to the life you have always dreamed of. When it hurts, remember that no struggle is permanent, no failure is permanent, no setback is permanent. Everything in life is temporary, even the pain. And when you endure the pain, when you rise above it, when you refuse to give up, you are creating something permanent. You are creating resilience. You are creating courage. You are creating a version of yourself that cannot be shaken, cannot be broken, and cannot be defeated. When it hurts, understand that this is not the end of your story. This is a turning point, a moment in time when the choices you make will determine the rest of your life. Pain is a crossroads. At every crossroads, you have a decision to make. You can let the hurt consume you. You can let the despair take over. You can let the fear convince you that you are powerless. Or you can make a different choice. You can decide to rise, to fight, to endure, and to become the person you were always meant to be. The choice is yours. Pain does not make the rise decision for you. Life does not force you down a path. The power to rise above the hurt is already inside you. You only need to reach for it. When it hurts, remember the moments you have already survived. Remember the times you thought you could not continue, and yet you did. Remember the nights when sleep would not come, and yet the sun rose, and you woke up to face another day. Remember the tears, the heartbreak, the losses, and the failures, and realize that each of these moments has strengthened you. Each of them has prepared you for the next challenge. You are not a stranger to struggle. You are not inexperienced in hardship. You are a warrior. You are resilient. You are built to endure. When it hurts, remind yourself that pain is temporary, but your legacy is permanent. Pain will fade, suffering will end, time will move forward, and so will you. But what you build in the process of enduring the hurt, the strength you develop, the courage you summon, and the victories you achieve are forever. Pain is the fire that forges your character. Pain is the storm that tests your foundation. Pain is the challenge that allows you to discover the depth of your courage, the breadth of your perseverance, and the height of your ambition. Do not be afraid of the hurt. Do not shrink away from it. Do not pretend it does not exist. Face it. Embrace it. Understand that it is part of your journey, part of your story, part of the person you are becoming. Every champion, every hero, every leader you admire has felt pain. They have cried when the world was cold. They have stumbled when the path was dark. They have felt despair when the odds were stacked against them. And yet, they did not stop. They did not surrender. They did not allow the hurt to define their destiny. And neither should you. When it hurts, find the fire within. There is a flame inside you that cannot be extinguished. There is a strength inside you that cannot be broken. There is a courage inside you that cannot be defeated. When it hurts, call upon that inner fire. Call upon that inner strength. Call upon that inner courage, and let it guide you through the darkness. Let it remind you that you are capable of enduring more than you think. Let it remind you that the challenges you face are shaping you into a version of yourself that is stronger, braver, and wiser than ever before. Pain will come, hurt will come, heartbreak will come, failure will come, disappointment will come. The world will test you, push you, and challenge you in ways you cannot anticipate. But here is the unshakable truth. Nothing can stop you when you refuse to be stopped. Nothing can defeat you when you refuse to be defeated. Nothing can break you when you refuse to be broken. Your mind, your heart, your will, and your determination are more powerful than any pain, any obstacle, any setback, or any circumstance. When it hurts, do not let the opinions of others dictate your worth. Do not let the criticisms of others define your path. Do not let the judgments of others determine your destiny. You are the only person who truly knows the fire in your heart, the dreams in your soul, and the strength you carry within. When it hurts, turn inward. Look inside yourself for the answers, for the courage, for the resilience that has always been there. Trust yourself, believe in yourself, and act, even when it feels impossible, even when the world tells you to quit, even when the pain whispers that you cannot go on. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory over the hurt. Every step forward, no matter how slow, is progress. Every step forward, no matter how uncertain, is a declaration that you refuse to be defeated. Do not underestimate the power of small steps taken consistently. Do not underestimate the impact of enduring one more day, one more challenge, one more obstacle. The accumulation of these small victories will carry you to heights you never imagined. The accumulation of these small victories will transform the pain into power. The accumulation of these small victories will shape the life you were born to live. When it hurts, hold on to hope. Hope is not a passive feeling. Hope is an active choice. Hope is a decision to believe that the future can be better than the present. Hope is a refusal to surrender to despair. Hope is the bridge between pain and triumph, between struggle and success, between hurt and healing. When it hurts, hope is your anchor. Hope is your compass. Hope is the fuel that will carry you through the storm. Do not let the fear of hurt prevent you from living fully. Do not let the memory of past pain stop you from chasing your dreams. Do not let the worry of future struggles keep you from taking action today. Hurt is inevitable. Struggle is inevitable. Challenges are inevitable. But so is your ability to rise. So is your capacity to endure. So is your power to transform the pain into purpose, the struggle into strength, and the setback into a setup for a greater comeback. When it hurts, remember that you are not defined by your circumstances. You are not defined by the obstacles in your path. You are not defined by the pain you feel. You are defined by how you respond to it. You are defined by your choices. You are defined by your courage. You are defined by your resilience. And when it hurts, you have the opportunity to define yourself in the most powerful way possible. You have the opportunity to rise, to overcome, to transform, and to become unstoppable.
Thank you so much for watching. If this video inspired you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Be Inspired from Life for more motivational content. And remember, no matter where you are in life, you have the power to change your future. See you in the next video.